Well, I have a 2008 350Z Nismo. I've had the car since '09. I got it in '09, and it's been a work in progress, you know, ever since. The warranty didn't exist as far as I was concerned. You know, I knew what I wanted to do. Like I said, I had the car, I knew what I wanted, and I knew soon as I started modifying it, the warranty would just went out the window. I started very light, you know, in the beginning. Simple, intake, exhaust, that was it. You know, that was it. As far as I was concerned, that's all I was gonna do. But then I started going to car shows, you know, and I started, because I didn't really know that much about cars. I didn't really know that much about modifying superchargers, turbochargers. I didn't know that much about it, you know. So like I said, I saw what other people had and I liked it. Well, drivetrain wise, right now, like I said, it all started, I was driving along 95 and I broke the solenoid for my camshaft. It just broke. Car was riding, you know, fine. All of a sudden, it just bogged down like the car was in limp mode. You know, so I wasn't too far from my mechanic shop, so I just limped it, you know, the rest of the way home. Well, by doing that, I did more damage to it because it was still connected and it was just spinning, but it wasn't connected to anything. So it just dug scratches all into my cylinder heads. So originally, I let the mechanic look at it, let my mechanic, Hill's Garage, you know, Frank Hill said, you know, he would take a look at it. So once he got into it, he found out what the problem was and actually saw how much damage, you know, I did to it. So I came back like a week later, he had already pulled the motor. The motor and everything was already out, you know. So he said it was necessary because of the damage I did to the cylinder heads. He couldn't take it out from the top, so he had to just drop the whole thing. So I asked him, I said, how much further to rebuild it? Being as though everything is already out. So he just said, you know, you put a couple more grand into it, you know, you got yourself a brand new motor. He said, because either way, you know, you're paying labor, you know, to put it, you know, back together, put it back in the car. And it just snowballed. Drivetrain, put it like, it's still the stock transmission in it, but I have an upgraded OS Geiken twin disc clutch in it. So that will more than support, you know, what I'm putting down now. As far as the motor, it's been rebuilt from ground up. It's been bored out, 96 millimeter pistons, Manley pistons, rods. It's sleeved, solid deck sleeves by RJ Manufacturing. Complete valve job for the cylinder heads. GTR conversion intake manifold. Greddy twin turbo kit, the 20G twin turbo kit, but now I sent the turbos I had them sent away to get rebuilt by a company called Boost Lab. So they took them, rebuilt them, bored them out, upgraded all the internals, upgraded the fan from a 6-blade to a 9-blade. So like I said, now, originally they supported around 800 horsepower. That was like the limit of them. Now they can support up to 1,200, you know, horsepower. So I have a custom, Frank Hill created his own custom fuel system for the car. A lot of custom fabrication has been done by Zuri Manufacturing, Brian Zuri. He owns Zuri Manufacturing. Well, right now I have the AAM single 3-inch exhaust. Interior-wise, you know, Bride Vorga HL racing seats, racing steering wheel. Like some of the other upgrades on the inside, Frank Hill did a custom gauge pod for it. The suspension, I was running Tane Monoflex coilovers, but since then I've switched. So now, for like a month now, I'm running Airlift suspension with AccuAir E+ management system. Brakes are still the stock Brembo brakes because the Nismo came with the upgraded Brembo package. So there's Brembo brakes all around it for now. Yeah, the wheels are Work VSXX, 9.5 in the front, 10.5 in the back. Step lip, gunmetal gray with gold rivets. Tires are Bridgestone Potenza RE11s. You know, it's just pretty much to show it off. To show off the work of like all the people that helped me out. Frank, you know, and Suzanne Hill of Hill's Garage, Brian Zuri, Zuri Fabrication, you know, Bobby Ralston of RJ Manufacturing, you know, CJ Motorsports, Z1 Motorsports, you know, and it's just a whole lot of different companies had hands in, you know, creating this car. But most of the credit goes to Frank Hill of Hill's Garage.